You're smart. You work hard. And yet, when you open your banking app, the numbers don't reflect your effort. You've saved. You've tried to invest, but doubling your money still feels like a magic trick other people know. Here's the truth the rich rarely say out loud. They don't chase a lucky 2x. They engineer it. In the next minutes, you're going to install the same money-doubling engine the wealthy use, so you can stop wishing and finally start compounding on purpose in 2025. Quick note. This video is educational, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Why doubling feels impossible until you see the system. You've been taught to chase returns, pick the next big stock, and hope. That's backwards. The wealthy don't start with a pick. They start with a system that turns every dollar into a worker with a job, a schedule, and a promotion path. When you copy that system, doubling stops being maybe and becomes when. Here's the shift you're about to make. From how do I get 2x to how do I build a flywheel that makes 2x inevitable? From what should I buy to how should money move through my life every week? From one-time wins to repeatable processes that stack for years. The rich don't guard a secret stock. They guard a repeatable process. You're about to get that process. Harry's wake-up call. Your guide story so you feel seen. Harry isn't a guru. He's you. One step ahead. At 29, making $45,000, Harry felt the same tug-of-war you feel. Paycheck in, bills out, nothing left. He tried to pick winners, chased a few hot tips, and watched his savings yo-yo. One night, Harry wrote a sentence that changed everything. I don't need better luck, I need a better system. That became his blueprint. Harry's transformation wasn't flashy, no secret meetings, no impossible grind. He built a simple money-doubling engine and protected it. Within months, the chaos calmed. Within a year, his net worth looked different. Not because he found magic, because he ran the plan. If Harry could do it with your exact pressures, you can too. Harry will guide you, so this stays about you. The 4-layer doubling engine. How the rich engineer 2x. Rich people double by stacking 4 layers that feed each other. Capture, compound, cash flow, control. Miss any layer, and the engine stalls. Install all 4, and money starts doing the heavy lifting. 1. Capture. Make money stick before you see it. The rich don't rely on willpower. They rely on automatic capture. Pay yourself first. Root a fixed % of every paycheck to separate growth and buffer accounts. Even $100 per week is $5,200 per year before any returns. Use high-yield savings for emergencies and an investment account for growth. Label them so your brain doesn't borrow. Schedule money like meetings. Mondays equals transfers. First equals bills. 15th equals investments. Routine kills chaos. Harry's move. He set a 15% auto transfer on payday. No debates, no skipping. The first month felt tight. Month 2 felt normal. Month 3 felt powerful. That's what you'll feel. Bold skills to install, automation, budget buckets, liquidity discipline. 2. Compound. Give every dollar a job it can get promoted. In compounding is time times rate times consistency. The wealthy protect all 3. Time. Start now, even small. Compounding doesn't care how you feel, it cares when you begin. Rate. Use broad index funds. ETFs for growth exposure and low fees. You're not trying to beat the market, you're trying to own it. Consistency. Dollar cost averaging means you keep buying through ups and downs. Your contributions become automatic shares. Harry's move. He split his growth money. A broad market ETF for long-term growth and a dividend-focused fund for psychological reinforcement. Seeing dividends hit made him stay the course. He wasn't chasing, he was planting. Bold skills to install. Asset allocation, expense ratios, dividend reinvestment, drip, rebalancing. 3. Cash flow. Add fuel. You don't have to save. For doubling doesn't come only from markets. It comes from creating new cash flow that feeds the engine. Build a skill stack that commands a premium. Writing plus analytics, design plus marketing, coding plus domain knowledge. Productize your time. One offer, clear outcome, fixed price. Use tiny optionality projects. Low-risk, asymmetric experiments, e.g., a one-page digital guide, a short course, niche templates that can scale. Harry's move. He packaged a skill he already had, basic spreadsheet automation, into a $149 done-for-you offer. 3 clients a month equals $447 extra. He sent every dollar of that into his engine. That's acceleration you can copy. Bold skills to install. Cash flow, asymmetric bets, pricing power, offer design. 4. Control. Keep more of what you make. The quiet superpower. Wealthy people obsess over what they keep. Use tax-advantaged accounts where available. Shelter growth when possible. Maintain a margin of safety. 3 to 6 months of expenses in your buffer so you don't raid investments. Protect downside. Avoid high-fee products, risky leverage, and investments you don't understand. Revisit your plan quarterly. Small course corrections beat emergency overhauls. Harry's move. He cleaned up fees, moved to low-cost funds, and set a rule. No investment without a one-page summary he could explain to a friend. If he couldn't explain it, he didn't buy it. That rule saved him more than it cost. Bold skills to install. Risk management, fee drag, behavioral discipline, time horizon. The rich don't double by sprinting. They double by removing everything that slows the flywheel, and then letting time take the podium. The doubling math, so your brain believes. Let's make this real. Suppose you capture $500 per month automatically. That's $6,000 per year plus any cash flow you add. If your skill stack adds $400 per month, you're feeding $10,800 per year into the engine. At modest long-term returns, those consistent inputs, reinvested, compound faster than trying to hit a home run once a year. Harry didn't wait for a miracle. He turned steady inputs into a miracle of math. You can too. Your numbers will differ, but the engine doesn't care whose car it sits in. It just runs. Your 14-day installation sprint, from 0 to engine. Day 1 to 2. Name your numbers. Write down fixed expenses, minimum lifestyle, and target buffer, 3 to 6 months. Set your capture targets. X% to buffer, Y% to growth. Start smaller than you think to guarantee success. Day 3 to 4. Automate the flow. Open label. 2 accounts, 2025 buffer and 2025 growth. Set automatic transfers on payday. Money moves before you can talk yourself out of it. Day 5 to 6. Choose simple, low-friction vehicles. Pick a broad index fund ETF for growth. Plus, optionally, a dividend ETF, if seeing income keeps you disciplined. Turn on DRIP so dividends reinvest automatically. Day 7 to 8. Build a one-page IPS, investment policy statement. In one page, write your goal, contributions, funds, rebalance rule, e.g., once a year or at 5% drift, and do not touch rules. Add Harry's rule. If I can't explain it, I don't buy it. Day 9 to 10. Create a cash flow micro-offer list. 3 skills you already use at work. Combine 2 into 1 outcome. Example, data cleanup plus dashboard in 48 hours. Price it simple, e.g., $149, and make a tiny outreach list of 20 people you already know who could use it. DM email with 1 paragraph and a calendar link. Day 11 to 12. Kill fee, drag and clutter. Find high-fee products and duplicate strategies. Simplify. Every 1% fee you cut is a silent raise. Cancel subscriptions you forgot about. Reroute that money to growth. Day 13. Behavioral guardrails. Install no news before contribution. You invest first, read second. Put your brokerage app in a folder called Once a Month. Check scheduled days only. Day 14. Dry run and celebrate. Do a quick audit. Did the transfer hit? Are you set on DRIP? Is your IPS printed or saved? Celebrate a process milestone, not a result. Momentum loves acknowledgement. Engagement. Number 1. If this 14-day plan made doubling feel doable, tap like. So YouTube shows it to someone who needs permission to start. Common roadblocks, and Harry's fixes you can steal. I don't have enough to start. Start smaller. Harry began at 10% and in month 3 bumped to 15% when he felt the routine. Tiny and automatic beats big and inconsistent. Markets are scary right now. They always are. That's why you use dollar cost averaging and an IPS. You're system-driven, not headline-driven. I'm not sure which ETF to pick. Clarity beats complexity. Choose one broad market fund you understand. Add one income-oriented fund only if it helps you stay in the game. Simplicity compounds. I keep pulling money out. That's a buffer problem, not an investing problem. Increase your liquidity cushion first so your growth account stays sacred. I want to go faster. Build cash flow. Harry's micro offer didn't require permission or new credentials, just packaging the value he already had. The rich aren't braver, they're more boring, on purpose. Boring systems compound into extraordinary outcomes. Your money doubling checklist for 2025. Pin this. Automate capture on payday. Keep a 3 to 6 month buffer out of the market. Choose low-cost, broad funds. Turn on DRIP. Contribute on a calendar. Rebalance on a rule. Add a micro offer for extra cash flow. Send every dollar to growth. Reread your one-page IPS when emotions spike. Review quarterly. Adjust slowly. Protect the engine. No shiny objects without a one-page explainer. Harry keeps this on his desk. He reads it before he reads the news. What doubling actually looks like, emotionally. It won't feel like fireworks. It'll feel like stability first. Bills get quieter, emergencies lose teeth. Then you'll notice something subtle. Your decisions improve. You're no longer desperate, so you're no longer impulsive. That's the paradox the wealthy know. Control creates growth. Harry remembers the first time his dividends covered a utility bill. Not life-changing money, mind-changing. That small win locked the behavior. Soon, he wasn't hoping to double. He was watching the math do what math does when you let it. Engagement number 2. Optional. If you're installing this engine, comment double, and the one micro offer you'll test. Harry will read and drop ideas below to help you refine it. Mini case study. Copy the moves, not the ticker. Viewer captures $350 per month automatically. Adds a $200 per month skill-based side offer. 2 clients at $100 each. Routes the full $550 per month into a low-cost growth fund with dividend reinvestment. Keeps a 4-month buffer and reviews quarterly. Avoids leverage, ignores hype, follows the IPS. 6 months later, they're not rich, they're compounding. 12 months, they're calm. 24 months, they see the line bending. That bend is the engine. Keep feeding it. What if doubling doesn't require more money today? Just changing how money moves through your week. The promise you make to yourself and how Harry keeps it. Promise. I will stop trying to be clever and start trying to be consistent. Harry's reinforcement ritual. Every payday, he watches the auto transfer hit, opens his IPS, and takes a 2-minute breath. He whispers, "System over stories." That's his anchor. Make it yours. CTA. Your next 10 minutes, so you actually start. Here's how you lock it in today. Open label 2 accounts. 2025 buffer and 2025 growth. Set 1 automatic transfer, any amount you'll keep. Write a 1-page IPS with Harry's 3 rules. Simple, low cost, explainable. Draft your micro offer in 3 lines. Who you help, what you deliver in 48 to 72 hours, and the fixed price. Send it to 5 people. Harry did exactly this when he felt stuck, and those 10 minutes changed his next 10 years. If this helped, subscribe for the next video where we'll build your micro offer live, step by step. Start now, not later, because every day you wait is a day your future self doesn't get paid. Quick glossary, so you talk like an investor, not a tourist. Compound. Earnings that generate their own earnings. Automation. Money moves on schedule, not on mood. ETF/index funds, baskets of stocks you can own cheaply. Dividend, a company's cash payout to you for owning shares. DRIP, automatically reinvesting dividends into more shares. Asset allocation, how you split money across buckets. Rebalancing, nudging back to your target mix on a rule. Risk management, protecting downside so you can stay invested. Margin of safety, buffer that keeps you from panic selling. Time horizon, how long your money can work before you need it. Final word, you're the hero. Harry's just the guide. You don't need access, privilege, or a miracle. You need a system. Capture, compound, cash flow, control. That's the secret rich people use to double. Quietly, predictably, repeatedly. Harry used it because it works. You'll use it because it's yours now. Start the engine. Protect the engine. Feed the engine. And let 2025 be the year you stop chasing luck and start owning your outcome.